Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all two stocks that y'all should definitely keep on your radar. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of Thursday morning's video right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, right? So let's begin. Right off the bat, we got the SPY over here. And so far, things are looking quite good. Things are looking good. We are approaching the previous level of resistance. We will see how everything behaves. I think there may be a little bit of turbulence. Like, we're gonna consolidate on Monday. Like, we're not gonna get too far away from this tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, things might be a little bit rocky. Like, we may see a little bit of a pullback before we make another attempt to break it, like on either on Wednesday or on Thursday of this week. All right, but so far things are looking good right now. I have no complaints. Just stay cautious as always. The Nasdaq is looking pretty good as well. It's approaching 16,400 as I told y'all on Thursday morning's video. All right, it's just trading in here, so just chill. All right, now the first stock that all of y'all should be keeping on your watch list for 2022, that stock is DOCU. All right, and here's why I want to share DOCU with y'all. Let me change this thing to the daily. All right, first and foremost, DOCU got crushed by like from 314 all the way down to 130, a 57% discount on the stock, right? And also there is this giant gap right here that, again, as I always say, all gaps get filled at some points in time, right? So this is also looking good. It's slowly creeping back up right here. And if you zoom in, the first indication that this might be the beginning of an uptrend was here. If you look on Friday, it was actually a breakout right there intraday, right here. All right, it broke out after falling this very bullish triangle at exactly 10:30, popped out of there, and then buyers just kept buying it and just keep holding it and holding it all the way up towards 148. So that was the first breakout. The second breakout was actually on here on the 1 hour. You zoom in real closely, right here, you can clearly see that there is a bullish pennant on the chart right there. It's quite clean, right? And it broke out at around 155-ish right there, and it held into the close. Definitely watch this thing for a move all the way up towards 170 at some point next week, maybe 175 at some point in the circle. Definitely not bearish on DOCU at these levels. It's trying to make a comeback, so I want to put that on your radar for 2022. Now the next one that all of y'all should be keeping in your watch list, that stock is TGT, Target. All right, now Target is a very reputable company as well, a competitor to the Walmarts, right? And in regards to this one, it's looking pretty good. I like the way the chart is setting up right here. I like the fact that it's down by negative 19% right over here. It dropped from let me see, from 270 all the way down to 216. And also there is this bottom that I want to show y'all. I kind of demonstrated with BX for those of y'all who watched that video last week and made some money on BX. BX paid a lot, by the way, but I drew something like that, and so far it's looking pretty good. It's looking like it reached a level of support and it's ready to make its way back up towards like $125. Let me change this thing to the 15, right? So that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is this. Let me change this thing to this drawing tool. There is a bullish rectangle on the chart that broke out right over here at 220, right? So it should be able to run all the way up to 230. Again, if it's as clean as it looks, and I think it's clean. I think it's clean. It should run to 230 very, very soon. And then obviously, like over time, within the next few weeks as it recovers, we can see 135 into like the year of 2022. All right. So definitely watch this one as well. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the first one we're going to address is SAVA. All right. Now what's going on with SAVA? Like when I look at the daily, the first thing I see is the giant head and shoulders. Be careful if you are overly bullish, because this is not a good sign. All right. There is a giant head and shoulders on here, and also there's a gap right here at $24. Eventually it's going to get there. I don't have high hopes for SAVA. I really don't. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't go long. I definitely wouldn't. And somebody can also argue that there is also a gap right here at $65. Which one is gonna get filled first? I honestly think that we drop first. I think that we drop. Like it's gonna be a slow fade all the way down to like 24 before it bounces, and then eventually maybe towards February or March it tries to reclaim these previous highs of like 60s. But that's my very honest opinion on it. Be very careful. The structure is not too clean. The volume is not too great. The options, let's see. The options, okay, it has weeklies, but let's see. It has weeklies, but the contracts are not the best. Like the stock it's a $44 stock, and the price of the at the money calls, especially for the weeklies, is like 500, right? 600. So are you getting a really good deal on those contracts? I don't think so. Some people might think it is, but I personally don't. So I'm gonna leave this one alone. That's my very honest opinion on stock. The next one we're going to discuss, that one is MU. All right. Now in regards to MU, I shared this one with all of you because of this thing right there. I shared it with y'all in this video right over here. This stock is about to go crazy. As you can see, that's MU right after earnings, right? And I told y'all in that video to watch MU for a move all the way up to $95 on that specific week, right? And that's exactly what it did. It dipped a little bit, went sideways, and then on Friday, it went straight to 95 and then closed at like 94.42. So congrats to anybody who were able to make some money on that one. The setup was pretty clean. Now, could it get to $100 next week? I think it can make it. I think if not by Friday, I think it might do it by like next Monday. I'm not bearish on MU. I'm really not. I think it's gonna chill over here and then run some more eventually. So there is an opportunity on here as well. So yeah, definitely keep that on your radar too. The next one that we're going to talk about is another stock which I've actually talked about on Thursday pre-market analysis video. I told y'all to watch this thing for a long, all the way up to this is AXP, by the way, American Express. To watch this thing for a move all the way up to 167. Like right out the gates on that day, it just spiked. All right, and then it stopped at 166. So congrats to anybody who were able to catch that, because that was pretty quick, like very quick. So but could it have more upside? I definitely think it can. Tomorrow I think it might reach 168. I think it could do so. So my thoughts and opinions are not changing regarding American Express. And the last one that we're going to address, somebody asked for an update on ABBV. And in regards to ABBV, that one also paid. Yeah, I told y'all that this stock would go parabolic, and to watch it for a move up, at least on that day. And right out the gates, it also spiked, and it stayed up here. So anybody who bought calls right when it first broke out, which some people in the Discord actually did, and added right here, they had like a whole hour, the whole 2 hours to like take some money off the table because those contracts were up by a lot. Now, could it go higher? Again, I'm not bearish on it. It hasn't misbehaved, right? Until it does, I can't really be bearish on it. I still think that there is a possibility that it can try to test the 137, maybe even 140. All right. So my thoughts and opinions are not changing on this stock either. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to get signed up with everything you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.